something and then we were nothing. You didn't have to stoop so low. How's that song go again? It's you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody, now you're just somebody that I used to know. Damn, guys, I swear to God, that's a lot of you guys might feel that way about me right now, that I'm just somebody that you used to know, because it's been a minute. Holy crap, it's been a while actually. What am I saying? A minute? It's been an hour. If a minute is long, then an hour must be hella long. What's up, TCL fams? How you guys doing? You know, it's a long time since we've sat into the office, the mobile office. I call it the mobile college. This, because people learn a lot when I'm doing these type of live streams from this mobile office, right? But you know, it's been a long time when the fucking weather has changed. I'm in a t-shirt. You don't see me in my Russian hat anymore. You don't see me with a toucan or a winter jacket. But you know what? Whether it's summer, winter, or spring, or fall, I still gotta get my coffee. You guys know what's up. So how's it going, man? How you guys doing? Long time no see, man. How you doing? Don't forget to smash them damn like buttons. We got 64 people and about 16 likes. That's not a very good ratio. All right, so who do we got up in this bad boy? We got, wow, it's been a long time since I've done this drill. This is the drill right here. Here we go. Drew McVeigh, let's go. Thank you for joining us, Drew. We got Orlando says TCL. Paul Van says hi. Gil, who's that? We got Gibbous. Gibbous says hello. The sun's right in my eyes, but let's see. I can cope for now. We got Hey Francis. Let's go. Vince. Vagagold is here. Everybody's here. Somebody. All right. So you know that song, eh? Kate Cat. Well, how you doing, hon? Long time no see, no chat. Thank you for joining. Thomas doing mad work in the TCL chat and also on TikTok. You're doing a lot of work on TikTok, man. I appreciate you. Tim says, yo, what up, Tim? GSL says, go. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I just felt as though I owed you guys something today. You know, again, I keep saying about what I'm doing, so I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. You guys know what's up. So yeah, I just told the admins, hey, let's do a little vote. Let's see what people want. You guys wanted a live stream from the car. I think you wanted it at 11. You know, the thing with me right now is, like, the YouTubers on my channel are helping me, but every day I'll set out to do like about 6 important tasks, and when that day comes, like today, there's like, you know, these sort of like pop-up important things that happen, to like 3, 4, 5 things that piles on top of the things I plan to do today. So that's why I couldn't go live at 11. I figured I'll do it right now when I have a little bit of time right now. I gotta upload a video that Connor did for us on Moonriver, which will be going live today, ladies and gentlemen. It should be anyways. So they said it's scheduled to go live today in terms of the crowd loan. Get your Kusamas ready for that, because that is my number 2 pick. Straight up, that's my number 2 pick. Originally, I wanted Shitten to be my number 2 pick for the Plasm Network, and we could break down why I went with Moonriver. You know, you can't really go wrong with either one. I don't think there's any like right or wrong choice there, but I'll tell you the reasons why I choose Moonriver. So we're going to get that video uploaded today after this live stream. But unfortunately, you know, Connor made that video before they announced it, obviously, so he wasn't able to show you guys how to actually submit your Kusamas, but it should be pretty straightforward, right? One thing what I really love that, you know, the team behind Carrara did was, for the people who actually did Plasm Network with me, it was a very strenuous process. It wasn't really, let's just say, user-centric or user-friendly. It was really a lot of different things to do, and the interface wasn't the greatest at all, man. And I was hoping that this would not be the case for these crowd loans, and lo and behold, man, that's exactly what's happening. It's very, very easy. It's user-centric, user-friendly. The UI, you go to the website, and then you kind of do it like that. With Plasm Network, it was a portal, so that's one thing that I could say that I really like. So with Moonriver, guys, it should be straightforward. Could you walk down the road and chew gum at the same time? Then you could probably do this if you could do that. We do have a super chat. Let me get to the super chat. I don't want to be rude here. All right, I gotta take this off. Okay, Tony Shido. Yo, Tony Shidden. You should change your last name to Shidden, bro. Not Tony Shido. Tony Shidden, because I know you are all over these damn parachains, broski. All over these damn parachains, straight up. You're like one of the first people to always comment, man, on this stuff. I think you're telling me that how you already were accumulating Bifrost. Bifrost is one that I put in there. Just because I was looking into them a very long time ago, man, like last year, July or something. So I know they're on the forefront of this. To say they're the first movers, there were different like groups of first movers. They were like in the second group, but still, I put them in there for that reason. And also they got an OK Telegram chat as well. People would say, hey, what does that matter? Well, you know, there's a couple of things that needs to be put into consideration, right? The amount of, in this case, I was going to say dot, that's for the next crowd loan, but in this case, the amount of Kusamas, right, that are contributed, and also the, you know, sort of the certain development milestones, and they're not too bad in both areas, so decided I'll put them in there. Now, why did I go with the Moonriver as my number 2 choice? And by the way, you guys ask me anything, eh? This is really for you guys. I'll stop flapping my flapper, but why I chose Moonriver, obviously it's from Moonbeam, right? Shit, look, man, I have I have over 1 million Plasm network tokens. That's how much I got, over 1 million. So yeah, again, that was done 8 months ago. I'm good with that, and it's a unique situation here on why, right? Not anything bad about them. I love Soda and those guys. I love what they're doing, right? The first smart contract. I think they were the only smart contract, you know, based sort of like function in the Polkadot ecosystem at the time. I think right now there's a couple that came out after them, but yeah, they were the first smart contract. Polkadot does not support smart contracts, so that's a big deal. They were the first movers. They were the first to connect to the testnet, Rococo, and then they were the first, along with Akala, by the way, and they were the first, along with Akala, to communicate with the XCMP messaging, right, which is pretty damn important. So, you know, and they're really, you know, they're almost tied in with Akala, right? They're partners. So, you know, for those reasons, I love them. But at the same time, I already have Plasms, right? And this is not confirmed. I was told by 2 people. I have to ask Soda myself, but he's a busy man right now. But I was told that if you actually got Plasm network tokens, you're considered an early adopter, so to speak, and you would get these shit-ins airdropped to you. And some people are telling me it's 1 for 1. Please, anybody, if you know the facts, let us know now in the live chat. This is what I was told by 2 sources, and they showed me also screenshots of admins saying the same thing, similar things. I didn't have the time to really dive into that. But anyhow, with all of those good things being said, like for me, it's like if I'm already going to get shit-ins, if I already have Plasm network tokens, I'm not going to go after shit-in, right? Because my Kusamas I value, and I rather put that to something that I don't have already, right? Or that you know, that I don't, or that I'm not going to have, right? So that's why I'm doing it there. And the next option would be, and like I'm talking about in rank, right here. But for you guys, if you don't have Plasm networks, you know, shit-in is a really, it's, some people might argue, right, that, hey, look, I like it as my number 1 or my number 2, right, for these reasons. But these are my reasons why I'm putting it as number 3, which you can't go wrong with, you know what I mean? Now, let's talk about Moonriver. So what does Moonbeam do, right? If we look at Pools Finance, you go to Moonbeam's website. Pools Finance is there, right? And they're using them. And Pools Finance is what? It's an Ethereum smart contract based token or project, whatever you want to call it. Fucking phone, man. It's going to freaking overheat. Thank you for the super chat, guys. I'll get to that very shortly, I promise. But what's very important, right? Like, this is what I tell people all the time. So, you know, like, even today, not just only back in the day, when we speak about exchanges, right? People will ask right away, you know, oh, is there any order books? Is there any liquidity? Or in other words, what's the volume like? And what's the, you know, the traffic like? You could have, you know, the best exchange in terms of, like, let's say you had a decentralized exchange. It was super fast. It was super secured, obviously. Nobody owns it, whatever. User interface is super friendly, right? All of these good things. But then there's nobody on there trading. It's pretty much useless. It's equivalent to like a pre-sale or a project that has a superb team and product, but no marketing behind it. Meaning nobody knows this exists, so nobody could use it. So value comes with traffic. Value comes with users. you could build the greatest project, the greatest software, whatever you want to call it, infrastructure. You got nobody knowing about it or using it, it's worthless. Seriously, a shitcoin that has more people on there from a a user experience sort of value proposition is so much worth more, unfortunately, than the actual legitimate one, unfortunately, right? So what I'm getting to is Moonbeam allows Ethereum Ethereum-based tokens or projects to be compatible with Polkadot. So if somebody just likes Ethereum, and by the way, gas appears to be going down significantly, so if the Ethereum core devs are working on that, you guys are solving a first world problem right now, to be honest, because I think the ability just to do that in itself is amazing. Obviously it's pretty pricey, but they are solving some issues there. But yeah, so that being said, people who are on Ethereum who wants to stay there, they can stay there. They don't have to entirely change their entire token and generate a new one for Polkadot. They could seamlessly kind of like get in there, right? Because it's compatible, and that's a big deal, because now a lot of people might say, oh, Polkadot's the Ethereum killer. That's some childish bullshit. That's if you're watching like some shills on YouTube and they want to put the Ethereum killer, the Bitcoin killer, blah blah blah. That's just markety, clickbaity, dumb shit. It's actually complementing it, right? Because they're not saying, hey, look, we're going to be better than you. They're saying, hey, look, we can onboard your projects, right? We can onboard your applications, your dApps onto the Polkadot network. So hey, if that's what you're interested in, this is Moonbeam. And that's a big deal because, again, it goes back to what I just said, traffic. You need to have projects, you need to have people, and that's going to provide that. And to me, that had to sort of overshadow my interest in shitting in terms of second or third, right? That's why I went with Moonriver. However, Moonriver and Moonbeam are two different things, but they are interconnected. They're a sister chain. Fuck, man, it's the same shit let's just call it that for the most part. For me personally, I was always looking forward to the DOT Crowdloans, Kusama's as well, but I think the DOT one is going to be that much more special. We're talking about Akalas, we're talking about Moonbeams now, we're talking about, going back to the well, right? The original kind of like the main sort of like network token, right? The native token that is for that sort of that blockchain, which is a big deal. I know a guy that actually got into Akala's pre-sale last year, January. Freaking guy, I couldn't even tell anybody about it. He was the same guy who I refer to him as the London Link. He's the same guy who told me not to go on top of the rooftops and yell about the graph pre-sale. I couldn't. It was it wasn't my resource, so I had to respect that. So it's the same guy here, but he never really communicated with me in January, guys. So don't worry, I didn't get into Akala's pre-sale either, but most certainly would be crowdloaning. Oh, got something to tell y'all too. Okay, what do we got here? Oh man, here we go. Okay, there we go. Cool. My family is here. Orlando Juicin, we love you, bro. I love you guys too, man. I miss you guys too. Trust me, man. I really do. This is my thing, sitting here, sipping some coffee, talking to my people. I done got no damn friends here in the real world. You guys are not just my friends, you guys are my family. Like when I say TCL fams, I mean that. The people that I could talk to, sit down here with my fat gut, my balding, receding hairline, my gray hair, and not give one shit. You know what I mean? That's family, right? Do you feel any way how you look in front of family? No, look, I don't. I got I just don't. I'm playing with my damn gut right now on a live stream. I'm tapping it. Mr. Lives, Rish, how you doing, hon? You're working so damn hard in doing the admin duties, man. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Wallet says, hi guys. Saint Nick says, love you, Francis. Love you too, broski. Again, guys, any questions? Now is your chance. I don't do these as often as I would like anymore, but I will try my best. Okay, Cola is here. Bia says, hey, Francis, word up, homie. Yo, 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 ho, Francis. How's it going? Okay, I want to read that, but that's cool. Yeah, so, okay. Our Telegram, for the people who don't know, our Telegram is different right now. Our Telegram is via membership now, okay? This is a membership pass. So this is Vist is asking when Telegram entrance. Yeah, so the Telegram chat I have right now is for my exclusive members. We could do a governance vote. There is a governance aspect right now that we're voting for certain things. The size of the Telegram chat, how many more people to actually come in, the different sort of like, you know, there's tiers right now. So it's a different structure right now. We had to go this way. For a number of different reasons, okay? However, we will be creating a I would say a another chat that's going to be open as well, right? For people like this, just for general information, things like that. But again, we'll see, right? Nothing is set in stone. It's not official, but that's what I could tell you. The structure has changed. Yeah. Legend, how you doing, man? Broski, thanks for taking your time and spend some time with the TCL family, broski. God bless you. What do you say there? We always love it when you come here. I know, man, I know. You know, the thing is this, right? I could go live all the time, man. I really can, but you know, unless you guys don't mind me just talking off the top of my head and doing these AMAs, that's fine too. But you know, I normally like to go live when there's something really to talk about, but it's all good. I'm great, man. Loving the community. Right on, Tim. That's great to hear. Thank you for letting me know. Fresh haircuts? Bro, as I said, like, but when I tell people, yo, I'm balding, they're like, what is this guy talking about? This guy's delusional. He's not balding. Trust me, bro. Look at that. I just hide it real good. You gotta do a little comb over. So, thank you for the nice haircut, but soon I won't have that much hair to cut anymore. So I'm gonna try to floss it as much as I can. It's like, are you comfortable in your own skin? I know I am. I don't care, like, you know, I know I am. I don't give one shit, bro. No stream with a fresh coffee? No, without a fresh coffee? Hell no. Can't do that. Okay. So, I also want to tell you guys a couple of things, right? Oh, we got more super chats. So sorry, guys. I'll get to that shortly. So basically, my turn down rate for pre-sales right now is about 70% roughly, 70, right? And there's a number of different reasons on why I'm doing this. Like, it has to really pop out to me. Number one, right? Things have slightly changed, right? Slightly changed. Like, don't get me wrong, there still are, I got the damn seat heat on. My ass is on fire here. It's like 30 degrees outside. Anyhow, so things have slightly changed with the market conditions. Now, there are projects still banking coin. Some are kind of like stalling for a better time or whatever. So, you know, I'm really like right now, you have to really watch this stuff in terms of the token economics, in terms of the team. There's a little bit more attention to detail here. And that's why I'm doing. So my turn down rate is significantly higher, right? Dude, I'm like in meetings fucking like 6, 7, 8 a day, right? And it's not just only projects, but yes, projects make up probably the majority of that, maybe 50%, 60%, something like that. But I'm turning down 70%. So for every 7 projects out of 10, I'm turning them down. That's what it looks like right now. But with that being said, yeah, there's one that is freaking crazy in my humbled opinion. Freaking crazy. So maybe that's something I'll be sharing with the peeps in a bit when the time is right. Maybe in about a few days. We'll see. Nothing's official just yet. But it's super crazy. Unlike anything out there, man. And like, this is the type of project that has copycat written all over it in terms of they're the originals, but you know, when there's something that could be trending, something that's the first mover, you get the copycats coming out, and that's always a good thing for the original project because it shows that how it was a unique idea and, you know, it tends to fly. This has that written all over it, and that's all I can really tell you guys in that regard. And then there's another project I'm looking at very closely. I think I might take them on, we'll see, but what they are presenting is pretty cool. It's something that I was involved with in the past, but it was centralized. This is the decentralized version of it, and there's a massive market out there for this. I got my little marketing keywords. When I plug in this particular keyword, dude, to get a score of 100, it's very hard, meaning, like, you know, it has to be highly searched without that many people actually speaking about it. This thing is highly searched. So this is the centralized version of it. So that's, you know, not a done deal, but it's worth still talking about, like in this vague, opaque way, because I think this deal will pretty much be sealed. It's not going to collapse. If it would collapse, it would be because of me. I just turned it down just because, you know, for those reasons. And like, you know, like we got to think about it, right? Like, I'm a big cash flow guy. I believe in bankroll management. I believe in cash flow. People think it's like getting into one, you know, investment. It does 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever, 100, 200x, like we've been doing, 250x, and that's it. Well, that's the first step. The second step is, okay, well, are you taking profits, right? I don't know how people wasn't putting it into USDC, bro. Like, I just don't understand this. Like some people, like, don't get me wrong, obviously, like, you have to have your store of value, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Kusama, X, Y, and Z, all those things, your blue chip cryptos that you probably would never ever sell. You would never ever sell, right? And then you got your barter sort of like portfolio, right? So whether that's USDC and you know, your pre-sale tokens, some you might want to hold for longer, some maybe not. You know, some you like most you want to put into USDC, right, to do other things, right? Or you know, if you think that how you're a little bit low on Bitcoin or whatever, you could probably buy Bitcoin at a dip, right? Not financial advice. This is just what I do. Things like that. So I was really shocked about that. But then the other aspect about that is the cash flow. Meaning, do you know when your next pre-sales are coming? Are you watching the market conditions? Is it bullish? Is it green? Is it red? So with all of these different variables, your mind should tell you what you need to do next, right? And that's very important. And obviously, everybody's situation is unique and different. You might have bills. You might have, I don't know, want to buy another token. You might want to put into the crowd loan. You might need more Bitcoin or Ethereum. I don't know, right? Or maybe you're like, shit, man, I don't got enough USDC. Because what do I always tell you guys? How many times I've said this? How many fucking times I've said this? If there's any sort of like FUD news out there, if anybody comes out with a new regulation, you know, law or something, you know, any FUD news like Bitcoin's bad for the environment, look what happened. The market went right? Same shit happened. So that's why I was always getting my ass in USDC, right? You know, we all know, like, they call it an all-time high for a reason. It was the highest point it ever reached. Doesn't mean it, like, all-time high is stable, right? So at some point it'll trickle down and do what it got to do, or healthy correction. In this case, it was some little bullshit FUD. And who called it? What did I say about Elon Musk in this very fucking office, in this parking lot from the car? What did I say when everybody was fucking wiping his ass for him? Everybody was kissing him on the cheek and fucking his toes. What did I say? Elon Musk, you're quite a shit disturber. You're only talking about Dogecoin and not friggin', you know, some real, you know, technology in the blockchain space, like real projects, right? Like Polkadot or whatever, you know. This was well before he said that. This is when everybody was riding his dick. This is when he was saying, yeah, give me your Bitcoin, I'll give you some Teslas. Yeah. I own a lot of Bitcoin. I just bought billions of it, right? This is when I said that. And look what happens after. He comes out full-fledged and said what he had to say. Anonymous, if you guys know Anonymous, right, the guys with the mask, they sent out a little message for him though. Check out that video. That was badass. Yeah, that was pretty badass. Apparently, you know, he was being pressured and all these things. They brought a lot of things to light though. A lot of things to light in that little short clip. So check that out. But yeah, cash flow is important. Knowing the market conditions. Your store of value, never touch. Like, dude, literally, I'm never, ever going to touch, like, in my lifetime, this is me personally, call me crazy, but I'm never, ever going to touch my Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polkadot, Kusamas. These potential parachain tokens like Karura, and you know, Akala and these ones too, those are going to be up in that, you know, second tier sort of like blue chip, you know, store value. So we'll see how that goes, right? But those first ones, never, bro. So what am I going to do with them? Well, I'm going to borrow against it, right? It's like property. You got to treat this shit like property. It is property. It is property. So how could you borrow against it? Well, that's the beautiful thing. There's a lot of different sort of, I don't want to call it financial products, but that's what they are, I guess, in the Polkadot ecosystem that Akala is going to pretty much have available for everybody, right? And a lot of other projects out there, Konomi too, we'll see. So that's my game plan. And when that time comes, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm never selling that. Like my daughter, when she's 20, 23, I'll be like, hey, yo, babe, you know, my baby girl. This is all you, man. I did this for you. you could go do what you want to do. I hope she doesn't go sell it, but I'll train her, as she's growing up on what she should do, and the importance of assets over the shitcoin, which is what, cash. So yeah, I'll stop there on that topic. Okay. Coffee strong. Yes, not too bad. I've got a dark roast. What's up, Dev? Dev says, let's go. His haircut is fresher than mine. Okay, let me get to the super chats. Sorry. I do not want to ignore you guys. Yo, Harish, honestly, bro, stop. I'm gonna ban you from my live streams. $77.77. I really mean it. Stop though. Thank you for all you're doing. Was that watermelons, bro? Oh, okay. It was the thank you. I thought it was watermelons. I was like, I could use a watermelon right now. It's kind of hot here, and I'm not really eating that much fruit lately. The man is back. Yo, what up, Fitz? How you doing, man? Holy shit, dude. It's been a while. Summer haircut, my man. Look good. Thank you. Telegram, I just addressed that, Adrian. You could rewind back the live stream about 10 minutes ago. Kind of coffee, always drinking, Francis, or is it rum? Yeah, it's Bailey's, bro. No, it's coffee. Shit, man. It was my wife's birthday the other day, and like, I don't drink anymore. Maybe I'm getting old, but it takes me a long time to recover. And dude, I had a lot of drinks on the weekend. First time I drank in about maybe 4 months. I think I had a Heineken about 4 months ago, 3 months, something like that. Yeah, dude, it took me about 3 days to recover. Had a lot of Johnny Walker. Drinking isn't for me anymore. I'll probably have a couple, like, for celebratory reasons. When we all meet up, right? When that happens, we'll see. I'll drink maybe some sort of, like, my wife's birthday, something like that, Christmas, something like that. Bitcoin reaching a milestone, something like that. 100K maybe, but I can't drink on the weekends like that anymore, man. Bro, you're making me FOMO into KSM right now. So, okay, guys, yo, thank you for bringing that up. Trip L3A. Yo, listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Okay, so let me tell you my game plan with Kusama. So you guys probably know it. It might be a little bit vague. So yes, I am going to be submitting to those parachains that I told you guys in my short video. That's going to be my new jam too. Probably be doing a little bit more short videos, right? But this is the thing. Submit to that. Always keep some Kusamas in your portfolio, right? So, I mean, this is just what I'm doing, right? I'm not saying this is what you guys should do. That's financial advice. I don't give out such advice. But, this is what I'm going to do. Submit it to those. Keep some, maybe keep about 25% in my portfolio. Why? You guys are saying, but TCL, you just said that you're never going to sell. That is true. I'm not going to sell. But this is when we should start to see Kusama in particular start to go up in value gradually, right? And this should happen in the extent it over, right now, instantly, midterm, and then a long term, right? In a year. Why? Because it's a 48-week sort of lockup. I think you could have chose, right? You could have extended it or made it, I think, 6 months to a year to 2 years. I only saw the 48 weeks, but whatever. So what does that mean? Now, people like myself who got Kusama for this very moment were hodling. It wasn't for trading purposes, right? Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people taking advantage of the swings and the movements, right, of the price of Kusama, and they were banking coin, doing their thing, or maybe they're losing coin, doing their thing too, trying to time the market. So anyhow, there's people like me who are hodling Kusamas for this very moment. So that is kind of, let's consider it off the markets. It's off the order books. We don't have the intent of selling that. So that in itself means the supply somewhat is decreased, let's just say temporarily at least, right? Okay, cool. And then it's a time to actually submit it. So the people who have them are going to put it into this crowd loan. So now you know, yo, you're not going to see those tokens ever again be sold for at least 48 what was it? 48 weeks, right? Let's just call it a year for fuck's sakes. 52 weeks, right? For a year. Okay? And then you got the people who are like our community member here says he's FOMOing, are going to buy it for this very moment. Maybe they're seeing videos, or maybe they're now seeing the value of this, right? Because again, it's not that you're trading in Kusamas and saying, all right, give me Karura, buy Kusama. No, they're giving you that back, right? Fuck, device is overheating, man. Let's see if I can turn around. So sorry, guys. I hope. Oh man, this fucking phone's gonna die. But anyhow, and then we got the group of people like him who are going to buy the Kusamas right now to submit them in. And mind you, it's not just Karura, right? There's what, Moonbeam, there's like, I don't know, 50 of them out there, right? So that's a big deal. So now they're off the markets entirely. And that's where the token is going to appreciate. I just don't see how it doesn't. Mid and long term. And that's why I have 25% of my Kusamas in my portfolio. Why? Oh, TCL, you're going to sell it? No. So when that ecosystem is